damage control. Exactly what my frizzy, sensitized, bleached, damaged hair needs. Hola gente, what is up my people? We're going to try a new hair care routine, and when I say we, I mean me, because as always my hair takes the bullet for you guys. I have tried and tested every single Olaplex product. I'm going to be using on camera Olaplex 0, 3, 8, 6, and 7. We're gonna see the before and after, but before we begin, you already know I am obsessed with silk, and today I'm wearing my brand new LILYSILK PJs. Wearing silk is a very luxurious yet comfortable experience. Rare combo, delicious against the skin, and it is such a breathable fabric. Not as expensive as you would think because of the quality. LILYSILK has PJs started at $95 US for the silk world. That is definitely a very competitive price point. Plus they have a 180-day money back guaranteed. If you don't absolutely love your PJ, you can just go ahead and email them. End of story. You wake up feeling sexy, effortlessly put together. You have to try. Talking about silk, I would say my absolute favorite product to have is a silk pillowcase. Not just any. This one is made with premium mulberry silk, and it is produced by LILYSILK. Now everybody has heard about LILYSILK. Not only pillowcases, they have like virtually anything silk. They also have these sleeping caps made of silk, which help you again reduce friction and frizz, and these are so cute. And pillowcases give you all the hair benefits that the sleeping cap gives you, plus all the skincare benefits as well, such as preventing creases and sleep wrinkles, doesn't absorb your skincare. I have these in so many colors, and I've been wanting to have one in black, but there is more than just its beauty. You guys know how much I like taking care of my hair. In comparison to the traditional cotton pillowcase, silk pillowcases provide significantly less friction and hence less frizz, less tangles, less breakage. They also don't dehydrate my hair. Definitely a wonderful ally for all the hair care treatments I use. Wash them gently, they really last years and years. Wonderful gift idea. Not as pricey as you would think, especially if you use my discount code, which is going to be in the description box together with links to every single product. Thank you so much to our sponsors. I feel so blessed to be approached by such amazing brands. So it is the absolute perfect time to be doing some damage control. If you've already purchased these products, go ahead and press pause, go look for your products, and let's do this together while we chit chat. All right, so step 1, should I say step 0? The Olaplex number 0, another one of the most recently launched Olaplex products. This is one of the first of its kind, the Intensive Bond Building Hair Treatment, a hair primer. It's a little bit like Olaplex number 1. It is meant to boost the action of Olaplex number 3, just like number 1 is supposed to do with Olaplex number 2 when you have your standalone treatment done professionally. Right here in the instructions, it says it should be applied on dry hair. And for those of us who have quite a bit of hair, long hair, you know, it can take a little bit more product than we would hope. Give me just one sec, I need to protect my new LILYSILK PJs. Okay, so to recap, dry hair, and we need to saturate from tips to roots. That's the struggle because we only get 155 ml or 5.2 fluid ounces of product. But you know, the instructions are very, very clear about that. It needs to be on dry hair. And besides from that, anything you apply to wet hair is going to be instantly diluted by the water that is already there. So yeah, it's basically going to be a weaker version, and hence it's very likely that the results are not going to be as good. You know, every time I take the time for myself to pamper my hair a little bit, it's this new chance to undo some of that damage, or sometimes I say abuse. Let's face it, I try so many products here on my channel. Yes, many of them work, but some of them are really bad for my hair. That added to the fact that I love to give my hair a nice blowout. You know, I am this close to my hair dryer, and I bleach my hair every 8 weeks. Alright, I feel we're done. I have sufficiently saturated my hair. The only downside, I only have this much left. If you have anything below shoulder length hair, I would say you have 3 to 4 applications. So Olaplex number 0 is just meant to be on your hair for 10 minutes. While we're waiting, one thing that I wanted to point out is that some people say that they have been patiently waiting for Olaplex to undo the damage that was done to their hair. Sometimes I think people refer to the breakage. Let's suppose you have your hair bleached in a very aggressive way and without Olaplex, it just goes really wrong. Overexposed hair has a chemical burn and hence it breaks. First of all, don't panic. If you highlight your hair, chances are you have been in that situation at some point. I'm gonna link right here my very first time testing out Olaplex number 3. Oh my god, my hair was so damaged. First of all, of course, I had breakage. And for me, the weakest strand of hair tends to be this part, which is actually quite long these days. When I washed my hair, it was so sensitized. It would just stretch like bubble gum. When I woke up in the morning, my hair was not like a little bit frizzy and dehydrated. My hair was like straw. All this area right here, it was so severely damaged. And back then, only alternative you had was to do Olaplex 1 and 2 at the salon, and it was not yet available here in my country. What I could get was Olaplex number 3. So that, my friends, was the very first product, and that very first time of me trying this supposedly miraculous product. I would say it was about 3 years ago. It was on camera and it's available for you guys to watch. So speaking from my personal experience, which may be different than yours, I noticed a difference straight away back then. And by being consistent and with very frequent use, and also being very careful with my choice of stylist, with a little bit of patience, as my hair was stronger and experienced less and less breakage and with regular trims. So it definitely was a process. Then you go back for more highlights, so more damage is done. So Olaplex will prevent breakage that is coming from damage, but if your hair is already broken, it's not going to regenerate that. It's not going to grow back immediately. Unfortunately, hair growth takes time. It happens in the root area, but eventually, you know, everything will start looking better. Step 2, which is Olaplex number 3. This is important, and I get this question all the time. Do not rinse Olaplex number 0 off your hair. Just like your hairdresser wouldn't rinse Olaplex number 1 before applying number 2 on top, section the hair, and we are going to be applying this very creamy Olaplex number 3 strand by strand. This is meant to be applied on damp, towel dried hair, what we have right now, because after 10 minutes, some of the Olaplex number 0 has already been absorbed into the hair fiber. I am smiling because it says to apply a generous amount from scalp to ends. That makes me feel better. Olaplex has always been very safe for me, and even though I am a very allergic person, I have never experienced any rashes or redness on my hands. If your hair is very severely damaged, you can use this up to 3 times per week. Personally, when my hair was very damaged, I used it maybe once or twice a week. Don't let Olaplex number 3 dry, so that's why I keep this spray bottle, which by the way is going to be linked in the description box below, as well as every single other product mentioned throughout this video. What I do is just spritz just a little bit of water, a little bit of moisture there. Olaplex stops working when your hair is dry. So I really like to saturate this, which I know I keep saying this, but it is the area on my hair that is more fragile, it is more breakage prone. It is quite frankly the one I get more highlights on, especially my bangs. I always ask for those face framing highlights. And like I said before, I make sure that I really rubbing a ton of product on this piece, which tends to be super prone to breakage. I have been able to grow it by using Olaplex No. 3 periodically. Even if I don't have time to do the entire at-home routine, I will at least put Olaplex No. 3 on my hair, put it up in a bun. You're supposed to leave this on anywhere above 10 minutes, and I usually do at least 30 minutes just because I want to get the most out of the product. Sometimes I do an hour, sometimes even more. For me, Olaplex No. 3 is the absolute minimum Olaplex routine you need in your life. So if you are on a budget, or if you're kind of a practical girl slash lazy girl, let's face it, she lives in every single one of us. This is the one product for you for sure, and for me. Mwah. So just for the purpose of today's video, I'm gonna do 20 minutes and I'm gonna be right back. All right, my friends, I'm back. And all the time I made sure that my hair was not getting dry and that the product was not hardening. Spritzing with this mist, so satisfying, because like we just discussed, Olaplex stops working when dry. We are ready to rinse this out, but listen to me. This is another very frequently asked question. Should you shampoo Olaplex No. 3 off your hair? Yes, definitely. This is Olaplex No. 4's moment of glory. The Bond Maintenance Shampoo. When my hair was very fragile, it felt that my hair could not take a stronger shampoo. And then as I continued with my Olaplex treatments and my hair became stronger and stronger, I just decided to reserve this for my full Olaplex routine, or whenever I applied Olaplex No. 3. Yeah, I basically use it for this one task of shampooing Olaplex No. 3 off my hair. Well, in this case it would be 0 and 3. So of course you're gonna wanna do that in the shower, but you guys know me, I wanna do it super fast. Squeeze out some of the water. Olaplex No. 4 is very gentle to my hair. I just have this feeling that is really on purpose because of what we discussed before, that highly sensitized hair is very much breakage prone when it's being washed, and yet it lathers quite nicely. So what would you say is the next step? Some would say after Olaplex No. 4 comes Olaplex No. 5. Not on my routine. I know that some people use hair masks and conditioner. Honestly, I just do one or the other. So now that we have Olaplex No. 8, I'm just gonna skip No. 5 altogether and we're gonna jump straight to Olaplex No. 8, the Bond Intense Moisture Mask. So it says to use at least 2 pumps for shoulder length hair from midsection and ends. So there's this whole bit where you don't need to apply product. Longer or thicker hair types should use more product. So I'm gonna do 4 pumps for my entire hair, and that's because I want to be a good girl today. Wrap the product, warming up the hair mask in the palms of my hands. I want to try to distribute the product. I have to be honest, it doesn't feel like a lot of product. Put it up in a bun and I'm gonna work it. It smells so good. 0, 3, and 4, they don't smell like much to me. So back to No. 8, it is a highly concentrated mask. That is why I am giving it a shot with a lot less product than I would usually use for a deep conditioner. Here comes the part I'm most intrigued by. I've already tested out Olaplex No. 8 and I'm very curious what it can do as part of the bigger at-home routine. 0, 3, and 8 are supposed to boost each other when used like this, like we're doing today. It's a very quick mask, only 10 minutes. And that is good news because with all the steps in this routine, it can get a little bit bit, you know, time consuming. It's certainly a routine that's not meant for every day. More of a pumper evening routine. We already have 10 minutes from the Olaplex number 0. Then we did 20 minutes, but it's at least another 10 minutes for Olaplex number 3. Then you have to shampoo. I guess that could take you anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes. Now 10 more minutes with number 8. So we're already at a minimum time of 35 minutes. It is a number, considering that I blow dry my hair. It's going to take me over an hour and 10 minutes. I usually do this maybe twice a month for sure. When I know I'm going to be highlighting my hair or touching up the roots, and right after 10 minutes just went by, it's time to rinse Olaplex number 8 off my hair. You only need water. You don't need to shampoo Olaplex number 8 off your hair. All right, see you in just a sec. Oh no, I almost forgot. The last time I tested out Olaplex number 8, it was not great at detangling. So before I go and rinse it off my hair, I want to use the Olaplex detangler, starting from the ends and moving upwards. You know, I'm sure you've seen your hairdresser do it. It is a trick that helps detangle the hair while reducing the chances of breakage. And now, yes, let's rinse this out. So excited. We made it to the final step. Highly recommend this magic duo. They just make my hair look amazing, even if I didn't have the time to do the rest of the routine. Mwah! Exquisite. On my right side, the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother. It helps smooth out, fights frizz. And on my left, Olaplex number 7 Bonding Oil. The oil right here, very, very lightweight, and it is a heat protectant. Just about a coin size of number 6, 3 or 4 drops of number 7 Bonding Oil. Place it in the palms of my hands, only distribute it. The thing I love the most about Olaplex number 6 and number 7 is that unlike every single other Olaplex product, these two last a really, really long time. Number 6 smells like tangerine. This is what I call an Olaplex transformation. Ooh, that flip! So bouncy. After so many years and testing out so many hair care products, they get me super excited about the results every single time. Healthier, smoother, and definitely shinier. Let's compare. So this is the before, and of course, this is the after. That is it for today, guys. Was it too long? This routine keeps getting longer. Hopefully long, but interesting. Useful. Thank you so much for watching, for being here with me today. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so that we get to meet again, and hopefully I will catch up with you guys again on my next one. Ciao. Do you wanna follow? Click here.